listening to the Agent Survival Guide podcast, a podcast for today's insurance agents. Informing, educating, empowering, improving the way you do business in an industry that's anything but static. In today's episode, we are getting rid of the secret sauce mentality and leaning into a new way of thinking. Why you should give away your secret sauce in 2024, written by Sarah Ruppel. Way back when the jingle for McDonald's Big Mac first came out, the special sauce was a selling point. It was mysterious, it was an unknown, and that made it appealing. Fast forward 50 plus years, and we are living in a completely different time. While there are certainly modern mysteries, they don't hang around for too long. It's pretty simple to figure things out, like, say, the recipe for that special sauce, with just a couple clicks of the mouse. We are committed enough to finding copycat recipes of a beloved condiment that we're willing to search for it online. Some are even so bold as to tag the company and ask that question outright on social media. If you were that company, how would you respond? And before you answer that, let's make a couple of substitutions. Say you have a signature selling style. Most agents do. There's a strategy or a combination of strategies that you utilize that makes what you offer unique. If someone asked you outright about that strategy, let's even set the stage on social media, how would you answer? Would you keep your special sauce a secret, or would you be open to sharing that information with everyone, your clients and other agents? For some of us, we know that if we put that information out on social media, sure, our clients will be able to see it, and that's a great thing. It's a valuable piece of information for our clients to know. For others, that's a tough ask. It's almost painful because putting that information out to the public means that everyone can see it, including other agents. We might even be aware that it's a valuable piece of information for our clients to know, but we're more concerned that the information is too valuable for our competitors to know. So instead, we don't put anything out there, or we put out diluted information, holding on to our bottle of secret sauce, giving what we decide is just enough information. And there's a big problem with that, because the contents of that sauce bottle are the things that make our services unique. That's the differentiator that you hear us talking about. Dave Dietz, our Chief Sales and Marketing Officer here at Ritter, will tell you it's extremely important for insurance agents and businesses to know that. You have to know your differentiator. But you also have to share that with the people in your market. If we're holding on to our differentiator so tightly, clinging to that sauce bottle and not sharing any of that information with the community we serve, how will they know that we are any different than the other agents in our area? The ingredients in that infamous secret sauce aren't what makes the secret sauce so great. It's how they're put together to make the sauce, and then how that sauce complements the burger and all of its ingredients. And if that can be said about the food that we eat, surely there is a correlation to be made about something so important as strategies and businesses. So here's something I'd like to challenge you with for 2024. Give away your secret sauce. Let your community know what ingredients you've got and why the way you mix them together makes you the agent they should be working with in 2024. I don't know what your secret sauce is, but I know that we all have one. It could be a mix of educating your clients before talking about plans, personal touches and check-ins during the year, client events, community outreach, topped off with the latest tools and technology. Revealing the secret sauce builds trust with your community before they're your clients. They know what to expect from you before they even pick up a phone to contact you. Don't worry about other competing agents learning that information about you. Again, as I just mentioned, it's not about the individual parts of your process. It's about how all of the things you do combine and work together. This is a concept that we are embracing here on the podcast too. We are here to help agents with their insurance business, full stop. We want to be the resource you depend on for product information, selling tips, strategies, industry news, and a little bit of fun along the way. And this is where you can really help. Because if you like the content we've been putting out, the topics we cover, the guests we've had on, that is fantastic. We love to hear that. But if there's a topic you'd like us to dive deeper on, maybe a product we haven't talked about, could be a strategy you've heard someone mention that you're not sure is viable, please reach out. We don't want to be the secret sauce that you hide in the refrigerator. We want to be the special sauce that you tell your fellow agents, downlines, and uplines about. We want to be a place where conversation about our industry can happen in a way that's thoughtful and approachable. You can send your topic suggestions, questions, and comments into our podcast inbox, asgpodcast@ritterim.com, or you can leave us a voicemail at 1-717-562-7211. Thank you so much for listening. We look forward to hearing from you, and we will see you next episode. The Agent Survival Guide podcast is a production of Ritter Insurance Marketing, an integrity company. This episode was written and produced by me, Sarah Ruppel. Script proofing by Tina Lamoureux. Podcast design by Urban Rivera. Artwork by Vivian Zhao. Follow along with our show wherever you like to listen. Rate and review our show on Apple or Spotify.